Hey everybody, welcome back here. I wanted to show you a couple books. First one I'm going to start off with here is this Unfair Advantage by Robert Kiyosaki. And most of you know he's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And you know, I'm always trying to learn a little bit more about investing and about boning up on my financial education and so forth. And so I thought I'd go ahead and order this book. And it came in the mail, and I've been reading it pretty good. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway through it. But you know, he makes a lot of really good points in this book, and you ought to at least check it out at a library, or maybe go up to one of your used bookstores and see if you can locate it. I know they have it on Amazon and they have it on eBay, but I'm going to run through it real quick here for you, just to give you an idea of what's in it. He makes some really good points though about being an investor. And, you know, a lot of us buy gold and we buy silver and other assets, and you know, silver and gold aren't really taxed, you know what I mean, unless you're trying to sell 10 ounces of Krugerrands or 10 ounces of Gold Eagles or something. You're not going to get a 1091. So it's a pretty safe place to put your money, to park it, you know, for a while if you're looking down the road. Anyway, what he pretty much tells everybody in this book here is that what you want to try to do is buy cash flow. And now me personally, what I do is I invest in dividend paying stocks in the stock market. I find I got a bunch of monthly dividend paying stocks and a bunch of quarterly dividend paying stocks. So I enroll, once I buy a stock like that, I use technical analysis to study the chart. And when I see that the chart is oversold, based on several types of indicators, like the Williams percentile and the RSI and the MACD and a few others, then I'll go ahead and initiate a position in the stock. And I'll, after it's been a day or two and the stock has already been put in my account, which is usually right away, but it takes a while for them to record the shares, I'll enroll those shares into a DRIP, dividend reinvestment plan. So every time that company that I bought the shares from kicks out dividends, it goes back to buying me more shares of stock. Most of the time it's fractional shares, but over the course of a year or so, they add up quite a bit. And then you build up this snowball effect that Warren Buffett kind of talked about, how he accumulated a lot of his money, and that was basically just having compound interest, you know, just kick butt, and that's a really good way to do it. Anyway, so let me run through it real quick for you here. Forgive me for being long-winded. There are some topics that I really get into, and others I just like to shoot the bull on. I don't know if you can see this here, but I'm going to read it out to you. It says, Chapter 1, Unfair Advantage number 1 is knowledge. Then it's taxes, it's debt, it's risk, it's compensation, and he talks about the conclusion as a case for capitalism and an unfair return on interest. Anyway, there's some other sections here that are okay, but it's really a good book. And he talks about how do you catch a monkey, and basically, you know, you stick a bunch of fruit into a tree that has a hole in it, and the monkey will stick his hand in there and he'll grab the fruit, and they'll try to pull his hand out, but he can't because it's too big and it can't fit out the hole. And then the local villagers will end up beating the hell out of the monkey and eating his brains and stuff. It's pretty crazy. He doesn't go into eating the brains here, but since we're on a zombie topic, anyway, so check this book out. You know, it might help you. He talks about the cash flow quadrant, you know, where you got investors and business owners and self-employed people and so forth, and his argument's really good. I've got some rental property too that falls into the investor category. So you know, you can do a lot by buying a bunch of silver and buying a bunch of gold and trying to hedge your position about the market and inflation and you know, the fiat currency going down in value and so forth. But if you're not looking at the tax angle, you're missing out on a big piece of it. I'll tell you that right here. So spend some time. I got another book I'm going to show you in a few minutes that's about taxes and about lowering your taxes. So that's something that you want to think about. You know, if you're spending all this time and effort trying to collect silver and gold and working hard and everything and trying to save your money, you know, you got to look for other ways you can increase your income. And one of the best ways to do it is to cut out the amount of taxes you pay, but do that legally. And when you're an investor on those dividend paying stocks like I'm talking about, they're usually taxed only at 15%. And so that's a lot better than being taxed at 38% or 33%. Anyway, Unfair Advantage, Robert Kiyosaki. It's a good book. I recommend you check it out. You'll learn quite a bit from it. I thought it was good. If I didn't think it was good, believe me, I'm not going to be up here telling you about it. So check it out if you're in a bookstore or if you're in a library. All right, talk to you later now.